This is HP 14-dv0014na. It's a notebook PC from HP. Quite decent, but the battery doesn't work. It did last for a couple of years, but now, even it looks new, but the internal battery is not working, so we had a plan to replace it. To replace it, first of all, you need the replacement battery, which one you can get easily from Amazon. I would suggest you to get it from Amazon because they do warranty and their customer service is brilliant. So while you order it, make sure you check the physical pattern of this battery, because most of the HP Pavilion 14-inch look similar battery, so easily you might get tricked. So check the right shape, it should be like that, and then get the battery. The second one, you need few tools, which is very basic: flat opening tool and Phillips screwdriver. As you can see, I'm using that iFixit tool and the tweezer. Remember one thing, HP always like to hide the screws. They don't want people to repair their stuff. So as you can see, the screws right underneath the pad. How does it make sense? Nobody's gonna think the screws right behind the pad. And let's say if you need to open your laptop and let's say you want to upgrade the internal SSD, you need to open, or change the battery, you need to open a couple of times. And if you disassemble it, the pad would be, it's not going to be any more perfect. It's going to be stretched and the shape would be changed, plus the adhesive would completely dried off. Okay, once you take those strips, it's very hard to put it back. If you try a couple of times, it's finished. So what you should do in this point, make sure when you peel this strip, peel it gently. Don't put too much pressure, otherwise it's going to stretch out and it's going to be longer than the actual size. And it would be very difficult to take this out. So here is the screw. Once we taken out these 4 screws, 4, 5, 6, I believe, yeah, in total, it's really hard and stiff when I try to pull the back cover. So it was a kind of struggling. I spent almost 5 to 10 minutes to pull this off. Why? Because if I try harder, I might break it, or if I use any sharp tool, I might leave scratch or marks or dents or whatever. Okay, so don't think it's simple as this video, because when you produce the video, most of the people, they just want to show the perfection, and if you really think it's that easy, you might break it. So follow the steps, step by step, and you would be able to take this out. Remember one thing, when you use any sort of metal tool, you must gonna leave a lot of marks and stuff. Sometimes I do use the metallic flat opening tool because I use every day and my hand is quite steady. But overconfident also could give you sometimes a easy silly mistakes and damage. So once the 6 screws removed, we can pull this out and we can see the batteries there. And of course you need to double check the physical pattern if the pattern is same, otherwise it don't fit. So give it a check first, and then this battery, internal battery, is secure with few screws. So before you pull this off, you must need to take out all the screws that you need to take out. And then we're going to disconnect it, put the new one back, and it should be fine. And if you find your cooling fan, CPU fan is too dirty, I would suggest you give it a try, give it a clean, and that should expand your lifespan of your laptop. Okay, so it's simple. Sometimes it's very stiff. Just pull it out from the front panel, and be careful, there are a couple of speaker wire right next to the battery. Okay, and this is the battery. Looks physically okay, but it doesn't work.